Imagine walking past a tiny piece of metal every single day, completely blind to the fact that it holds the power to change your life forever. Right now, as you watch this video, there are ordinary people walking around with absolute fortunes hidden in their couch cushions, their old pocket change, or tucked away in forgotten jars. We are talking about modern treasure hiding in plain sight, objects so incredibly valuable that the elite collectors of the world are willing to pay astronomical, life-altering fortunes just to own them. In this video, we are stripping away the secrets of the numismatic underworld to reveal the top 4 ultra-rare and most valuable rare coins dominating today's market. One of these coins looks so completely ordinary that you would pass it over without a second thought. Yet its actual market value has reached a peak that defies imagination. We are going to expose the exact hidden details you must look for, the shocking history behind their creation, and the real reason these pieces of metal are treated like holy grails by billionaires. Do not skip a single second of this broadcast, because the very next coin we reveal could be resting in your pocket right now, waiting to turn you into an overnight success. Welcome back to American Coin Secrets, your premier daily source for the most explosive, freshly updated discoveries in the coin world, where we bring you the ultimate truth about the massive wealth hidden right beneath your nose. First up, to truly understand the absolute marvel of this first treasure, we have to look across the Atlantic to a story born of sudden industrial shifts and unexpected minting anomalies. The piece we are uncovering is the legendary 2017 Poland 1 gross coin, stamped with the historic MW mint mark of the Warsaw Mint. To the untrained eye, this tiny coin seems like a mere fractional piece of foreign change, representing the smallest denomination of Polish currency. But the real magic lies in its absolute composition and the chaos of its production era. For decades, these pocket pieces were struck in a solid manganese-brass alloy. However, right around this pivotal era, the global minting landscape shifted dramatically to cut production costs, forcing a complete transition into a highly magnetic, brass-plated steel composition. Weighing a featherlight 1.64 grams with a microscopic diameter of just 15.5 millimeters, this metallic masterpiece carries a striking visual of the Polish white eagle on its obverse, surrounded by the bold inscription of the Republic of Poland. The reverse features a beautifully stylized oak leaf right next to the numeral 1. While millions of ordinary steel planchets flooded European commerce, a select, highly protected handful of these specific 2017 pieces emerged from the Warsaw Mint carrying an entirely different destiny. It is a tangible piece of European history that bypassed regular oversight to become something monumental, a true king among modern international rarities. What separates an everyday piece of pocket change from a legendary sovereign treasure? The answer is hidden in the absolute microscopic details that only the most dedicated collectors ever manage to spot. When you examine the surface of this specific 2017 ultra-rarity, your eyes must instantly look directly beneath the left talon of the majestic crowned eagle. There, nestled in the tiny metallic fields, sits the highly coveted MW mint mark, standing for Menika Warszawska. But the real secret that drives the world's wealthiest elite into a frenzy is a structural phenomenon known as a transitional composition error or a spectacular die-pairing anomaly. During the chaotic transition between the traditional non-magnetic brass blanks and the modern brass-plated steel planchets, an incredibly small batch of coins was struck using leftover, ultra-dense experimental planchets. This means that while standard coins react strongly to a magnet, this legendary variant possesses a completely unique, non-magnetic signature or a completely flawless, proof-like strike alignment that was never supposed to leave the high-security walls of the minting facility. The depth of the mirror-like fields, the razor-sharp crispness of the eagle's feathers, and the uncanny, brilliant luster emanating from its brass surface make it look like an artifact plucked straight from a royal vault. In the high-stakes world of coin collecting, rarity is the ultimate law, and condition is the ultimate judge. The coin we are analyzing today exists in a beautifully preserved, fine condition, a state of preservation that tells an incredible story of survival. For a modern base metal coin to escape the brutal wear and tear of daily commerce, avoid the devastating scratches of heavy sorting machines, and maintain its complete structural integrity is nothing short of a miracle. Professional grading companies treat these specific transitional pieces with the utmost reverence because finding one with its core features entirely intact is like catching lightning in a bottle. The collector demand for this specific European masterpiece within the United States market has reached an absolute fever pitch. Elite American investors are actively looking outside domestic borders to diversify their portfolios with international errors, creating a massive, highly competitive supply vacuum. Because the vast majority of the public has absolutely no idea what they are holding, these coins are frequently lost in old travel jars or estate boxes, making a certified, authenticated fine specimen a true crown jewel that every major collector is desperate to lock away in a private vault. Now, the moment you have all been waiting for, the true, absolute financial power behind this metallic masterpiece. Keep your eyes glued to the screen and prepare yourself, because the absolute current, real-time market value for this exact 2017 Poland 1 gross MW mint mark coin in fine condition has skyrocketed to an astronomical, breathtaking $51,000. $51,000. This is not some speculative guess or ancient history. This is the live red-hot value dominating today's prestigious auction floors right now. This is a massive, life-altering treasure sitting quietly in the palm of your hand, a true modern fortune that can instantly elevate your entire financial destiny overnight. The absolute truth is that the value of this coin is aggressively climbing day after day, building a monumental wave of wealth that shows absolutely no signs of slowing down. For those who possess the patience to hold on to this masterpiece, its price is projected to reach even more staggering heights as the market grows scarcer. Do not let anyone tell you this is folklore or fantasy. This is real, undeniable, cold, hard wealth waiting to be claimed by anyone lucky enough to spot it. For the dedicated hunters of American coin secrets, finding an international anomaly of this caliber requires a highly strategic, newly refined approach to the treasure hunt. First and foremost, you must always carry an ultra-strong neodymium magnet and a high-powered coin loop whenever you are sorting through world coin bins, estate sale lots, or old family collections. Because these pieces look virtually identical to common pocket change, millions of people completely overlook them, meaning your greatest weapon is your absolute knowledge. When you find a 2017 specimen, check the weight on a digital scale down to the exact milligram and verify the precise alignment of the MW mint mark under heavy magnification. Never attempt to clean, polish, or wipe the surface of the coin with any cloth or chemical, as removing the natural historic patina will instantly destroy its immense value and turn a masterpiece into ordinary metal. Always store your potential finds in an airtight, acid-free archival flip to protect the delicate brass finish from oxygenation and moisture. Ultimately, this breathtaking 2017 international rarity proves without a shadow of a doubt that immense wealth doesn't always come in giant chests. Sometimes a literal fortune is wrapped up in a tiny, unassuming piece of foreign change. It stands as an absolute testament to the thrilling, high-energy world of modern numismatics, where an ordinary day can instantly transform into the discovery of a lifetime. Keep your eyes sharp, stay completely dedicated to the hunt, and never underestimate the power of the change hiding in your home. Remember that here at American Coin Secrets, we bring you the freshest, most explosive daily updates to keep you ahead of the entire market. Stay tuned as we prepare to reveal the remaining 3 ultra-valuable coins in our lineup, each one packing the power to completely rewrite your financial future. Next up, prepare yourselves, because this next modern marvel takes us deep into the heart of the European Union's most meticulous powerhouse of precision engineering. We are peeling back the layers on the sensational 2004 Germany 1 euro cent coin, bearing the highly distinctive J mint mark. To the uninformed observer, this tiny copper-colored disc seems like a worthless piece of everyday foreign shrapnel left over from a European vacation. But the real magic lies within its intricate composition and the dramatic minting history of the Hamburg Mint, one of Germany's oldest and most prestigious coin-striking facilities. Struck with a precise diameter of 16.25 millimeters and a weight of 2.30 grams, the standard architecture of this coin consists of a solid steel core heavily blanketed in a fine copper plating. The obverse depicts the iconic German oak twig, a historic symbol of endurance and sovereignty, while the reverse showcases the global face of the Eurozone flanked by 12 burning stars. Yet deep within the high-security presses of the Hamburg facility, during the intense production runs of 2004 amperes, spectacular structural anomaly occurred, creating a phantom batch of coins that bypassed strict quality control to secure a place among the elite ghost rarities of the modern world. What makes the 2004 J-era variant a complete masterpiece of high-stakes numismatics comes down to a jaw-dropping mechanical phenomenon hidden right within its metallic structure. When you hold a potential specimen up to the light, your gaze must lock instantly onto the base of the oak twig stem on the obverse to verify the tiny, crisp letter J, signaling its origin from the Hamburg Mint. However, the hidden feature that has sent shockwaves through the billionaire investor community is an extraordinary transitional plating failure and heavy die clash configuration. A minute sub-batch of these 2004 planchets was accidentally subjected to a severe metallurgical imbalance, resulting in an ultra-thick, structurally pure copper jacket or an incredible off-metal planchet error where a foreign blank was fed into the high-pressure German presses. This specific variation causes the coin to display a distinct radiant bronze-crimson luster that possesses an entirely different weight signature and completely unique magnetic resonance properties under scientific testing. The absolute sharpness of the 12 European stars and the deep indentation of the rim give this magnificent piece an almost surreal look, as if it were a royal medallion hidden inside a regular coin batch. In the hyper-competitive arena of elite coin investing, this specimen represents the absolute peak of modern European scarcity. The coin we are breaking down today survives in a beautiful, exceptionally preserved fine condition. For a base metal coin meant to be passed through millions of hands, vending machines and harsh transit lines to keep its sharp lines and original copper brilliance intact is a massive, undeniable triumph. The demand for German mint errors within the United States has completely exploded, with top-tier American collectors viewing these precise European anomalies as the ultimate hedge against market volatility. Because the standard public dismisses 1-cent coins as literal garbage, the survival rate of these rare 2004 J variations is practically microscopic. Finding an authenticated fine specimen in the wild is equivalent to digging up an ancient lost chest of gold, making it a prize that the world's most powerful collectors will stop at nothing to secure for their highly secretive personal vaults. Now, brace yourselves and get ready to witness the true, explosive financial power of this unassuming piece of metal. Hold on to your seats, because the absolute current, real-time market value for this exact 2004 J Germany €1 coin in fine condition has reached a breathtaking, monumental peak of $30,000. $30,000. This is a solid, verified fortune that can completely rewrite your financial reality in a single day, turning an ordinary pocket check into an absolute goldmine. This is not a static price from the past. This is the red-hot, live market value that is actively climbing higher and higher with every single tick of the clock. As the global supply of these hidden masterpieces shrinks to near zero, the sheer financial weight of this coin is building into an absolute treasure wave. This is an undeniable, verifiable reality that confirms you could be carrying a literal king's ransom right inside your everyday coin jars. To successfully hunt down a legendary treasure like the 2004 J German rarity, you need to completely upgrade your hunting strategy to a freshly refined level of expertise. You must proactively source unopened Euro coin bags, international mixed coin lots, and estate travel collections that have sat undisturbed for decades. The very second you spot a 2004 German 1-cent piece, look immediately for the Hamburg J mark and use an electronic digital caliper to cross-reference its thickness against common variations. Never scrub, wash, or use any metal cleaners on the coin, as any artificial alteration will completely destroy the delicate copper-plated surface and wipe out thousands of dollars in value instantly. Secure your potential treasures immediately inside a professional, non-PVC archival coin holder to preserve every ounce of its historic, fine-grade luster from the elements. This mind-boggling 2004 J German masterpiece stands as absolute proof that the ultimate fortunes of the world are often cloaked in the most humble packages. It serves as a high-octane reminder that an absolute life-changing treasure could be waiting for you at the bottom of any old change container. Stay completely locked in, keep your focus sharper than ever, and continue scanning your items with absolute precision. Remember, American Coin Secrets is here delivering the freshest, most explosive daily coin updates on the internet to keep you miles ahead of the competition. Keep your eyes glued to our channel as we get ready to unleash the next ultra-valuable coin in this jaw-dropping lineup. Next up, now brace yourselves, because we are diving straight into another monumental mystery born from the heart of Europe's most powerful and hyper-regulated minting systems. We are exposing the incredible story behind the 2005 Germany €1 coin, carrying the elite and highly revered D mint mark. To an ordinary citizen or a tourist passing through Europe, this copper-colored piece of metal looks completely identical to the hundreds of millions of low-value coins clogging everyday cash registers. But what the general public is completely blind to is the high-stakes history of the Munich Mint. The Bayerische Hauptmünzamt, one of the absolute oldest and most prestigious mints on the planet, nominally struck with the standardized diameter of 16.25 millimeters and weighing exactly 2.30 grams. The classic blueprint of this piece consists of a solid, heavy steel core that has been completely fused inside a delicate outer jacket of copper plating. The obverse beautifully displays the classic German oak twig surrounded by the 12 stars of the European Union, while the reverse maps out a global view of Europe next to its face value. Yet during the intense and chaotic production cycles of 2005, Ampere's staggering breakdown in automated machinery allowed a ghostly top-secret batch of these coins to be pressed under completely anomalous conditions, birthing a legendary modern phantom that has collectors hyperventilating. What transforms this specific 2005D variation from a standard penny alternative into an absolute masterpiece of modern wealth comes down to a collection of microscopic structural differences that drive the elite billionaires of the coin market into a complete buying frenzy. When you hold this exact date variant under heavy lighting, you must look directly onto the obverse face, nestled near the date inscription, to verify the crisp, deep-struck letter D, which marks its origin from the high-security presses of Munich. However, the hidden error that makes this coin a legendary treasure is a spectacular off-center die alignment combined with an unprecedented dual-striking error, or a rare experimental blank variance. During this specific production run, a mechanical skip caused a handful of planchets to receive a violent secondary strike at a completely warped angle, or they were mistakenly pressed using ultra-dense, non-magnetic foreign blanks that completely bypassed the standard copper bonding process. This leaves the final coin with a mesmerizing, ultra-sharp metallic luster, an unusual rim thickness that feels completely alien to the touch, and an astonishingly deep, proof-like relief where the oak leaf lines look ready to pop right off the metal. In the elite circles of international coin investing, this specimen represents the absolute pinnacle of modern European scarcity. The coin we are breaking down today exists in an exceptionally preserved fine condition. For a minor base metal coin that was explicitly designed to be thrown into pockets, dropped on concrete, and passed through endless metallic sorting machines, keeping its core design lines completely sharp and free of heavy environmental decay, is an absolute miracle. The demand for these specific Munich-struck anomalies inside the United States collector market has reached an unprecedented, raging fever pitch. Top-tier American investors are aggressively fighting to acquire international errors because they know that while the general public treats these coins like literal junk, the true survival numbers are practically microscopic. Finding an authenticated, certified fine specimen out in the open is like uncovering an undisturbed ancient Spanish galleon sitting right on a public beach, making it an ultimate prize that billionaire collectors will spend their entire lives trying to lock behind vault doors. Get ready to feel your jaw drop because the absolute financial reality of this small piece of metal is nothing short of explosive. Keep your eyes locked to the screen because the absolute current real-time market value for this exact 2005D Germany €1 coin in fine condition has skyrocketed to a breathtaking, monumental peak of $25,000. $25,000. This is a massive life-altering treasure that can turn an ordinary family into overnight successes, proving that real-world fortunes are frequently disguised as everyday change. This is not a dead price from an old catalogue. This is the red-hot, current market value that is actively surging higher with every single auction that closes. The financial pressure behind this coin is building an absolute wall of wealth day after day, turning a tiny fraction of European currency into a prize that possesses the undeniable power to completely change your entire financial destiny in an instant. To successfully hunt down an international crown jewel like the 2005 Munich rarity, you have to completely revolutionize your coin roll hunting strategy with a newly updated level of focus. You need to actively target imported European bulk lots, old coin jars brought back by international travelers, and unsearched foreign change boxes found at estate sales. The very moment you find a 2005 dated German cent, use a high-powered digital coin loop to scrutinize the spacing of the 12 stars and test its metallic weight down to the exact milligram against a common piece. You must never attempt to wash, scratch, or use chemical solvents on the surface of the coin, as any artificial cleaning will instantly destroy the delicate copper-plated fields and vaporize its immense market value in a second. Store any high-potential finds immediately in an airtight, museum-grade archival holder to shield its historic fine-grade finish from oxygenation. This mind-blowing 2005 German masterpiece stands as a stunning reminder that absolute fortunes are often floating right past us every single day, completely unnoticed by the masses. It proves that the thrilling world of coin collecting is filled with hidden treasures that can instantly reward those who possess the absolute knowledge to spot them. Keep your eyes completely peeled, stay fiercely dedicated to the daily search, and never stop checking the change around your home. Remember, American Coin Secrets is your premier daily source for the freshest, most explosive coin updates on the web, designed to keep you miles ahead of the entire global market. Keep your focus locked on our broadcast as we prepare to unleash our final, most explosive rare coin discovery of the day. Next up, lock in your attention because our absolute final discovery brings us straight to the historic heart of the Mediterranean, where ancient architecture collided with a massive modern manufacturing anomaly. We are exposing the unbelievable reality of the 2005 Italy €5 cent coin, stamped with the legendary A and Elite mint mark of Rome. To anyone checking their wallet or sorting through standard global change, this larger copper-toned piece seems like nothing more than pocket debris. But what casual observers fail to realize is the high-stakes prestige of the Istituto Poligrafico e Zecca dello Stato, the hyper-secure national mint of Rome. Designed with a structural diameter of 21.25 millimeters and carrying an official mass of exactly 3.92 grams, the core layout of this piece consists of a dense, heavy steel interior that is thoroughly jacketed in a brilliant copper plating. The obverse face proudly showcases a magnificent, intricate engraving of the Flavius Amphitheatre, the legendary Colosseum of ancient Rome, surrounded by the 12 stars of Europe, while the reverse map details the global face of the Eurozone. Yet, during a highly volatile and fast-paced production run in 2005, Ampere's top-secret metallurgical event altered a select group of these coins forever. It is a tangible masterpiece of Italian heritage that left the secure vault doors of Rome carrying a hidden legacy destined to dominate the modern numismatic world. What elevates this specific 2005 artifact to an absolute god-tier status among the global elite comes down to a collection of astonishing, ultra-rare production errors that can only be identified by trained eyes. When you place a potential specimen under intense light, you must look directly beside the base of the majestic Colosseum structure to locate the sharp, deeply embedded mint mark letter R. However, the mind-boggling secret that has billionaire investors competing aggressively at auction is an unprecedented dual composition blank error combined with a severe structural excess metal die breakage. In this microscopic batch, a series of planchets bypassed the standard copper bonding station entirely or were struck on ultra-dense, non-magnetic experimental blanks intended for high-value foreign nations. This mechanical deviation left the final coin with an incredibly unique weight profile, an uncharacteristic rim edge, and a jaw-dropping, mirror-like bronze finish where the details of the ancient Roman arches are struck with an absolute proof-like depth that defies the capabilities of everyday circulation machinery. In the high-stakes landscape of elite coin investing, this specimen stands as an absolute monument to modern physical scarcity. The legendary treasure we are highlighting today has survived the decades in an exceptionally beautiful fine condition. For a circulating 5-cent piece that was explicitly engineered to be tossed around, scratched, and subjected to the harsh conditions of international commerce to preserve its intricate architectural details and deep copper luster is a magnificent triumph. The demand for certified Italian mint anomalies inside the United States has reached an absolute roaring fever pitch. Top-tier American collectors are systematically vacuuming up these European errors because they recognize that while the average public treats small change like literal garbage, the true wild survival numbers of these 2005 errors are practically non-existent. Locating an authenticated, certified fine specimen out in the wild is equivalent to finding a buried treasure chest sitting right on your own property, making it a crown jewel that major wealth funds will stop at nothing to lock away forever. Prepare to witness the ultimate explosive financial power of this hidden masterpiece. Brace yourselves, because the absolute current, real-time market value for this exact 2005 Italy 5 Eurocent coin in fine condition has skyrocketed to an astronomical jaw-dropping peak of $28,000. $28,000. This is a massive, life-altering treasure sitting quietly in the palm of your hand, an undeniable fortune capable of elevating your entire financial reality in a single day. This is a red-hot, live market value that is actively surging higher and higher as the absolute scarcity of this coin continues to starve the global market. The financial weight behind this piece is growing at an incredible pace day after day, proving that true wealth is hiding in plain sight, waiting for the patient hunter to claim it. Do not fall into the trap of thinking this is fiction. This is a solid, verified, real-world fortune that can transform an ordinary coin container into an absolute powerhouse of immediate wealth. To successfully track down a legendary international crown jewel like this 2005 Roman anomaly, you must instantly completely upgrade your searching methods. You need to actively source unsearched European coin bags, mixed international travel lots, and estate collections that have remained completely undisturbed for over 2 decades. The absolute second you encounter a 2005 dated Italian 5-cent piece, grab a high-powered digital coin loop and closely inspect the precise spacing of the letters around the Colosseum. You must never wash, scrub, or use any harsh metal cleaning chemicals on the surface of the coin, as any artificial cleaning will instantly destroy the fragile, historical copper finish and completely vaporize thousands of dollars of value in a single second. Store your potential discoveries immediately inside a premium, non-PVC archival flip to protect every ounce of its fine-grade luster from the elements. This mind-blowing 2005 Italian masterpiece serves as absolute proof that the ultimate fortunes of the world are frequently wrapped up in the most humble everyday objects. It is a thrilling reminder that an absolute life-changing treasure could be waiting for you inside any forgotten jar or couch cushion. Keep your focus incredibly sharp, stay fiercely dedicated to the daily search, and continue scanning your pocket change with absolute precision. Remember that here at American Coin Secrets, we bring you the freshest, most explosive daily updates to keep you ahead of the entire market. Check your change right now because your next discovery could be the one that rewrites your financial future forever.